Mr. Chairman, the nominating committee has concluded its work assigned by the extended counsel, the ECD, and hereby present the following proposals for the elective positions, the recommendations for the elective positions as follows. Special Assistant to the President for the Office of General Field Secretary, who will be responsible for Adventist Mission, AMR, and Global Mission. The recommendation is for Fidelis Chuma. And for Special Assistant to the President in charge of strategic planning and leadership, the recommendation is Joel Rutebuka. Third Special Assistant to the President in charge of ministerial and PAL Director, the recommendation is of Joel Okindo. Mr. Chairman, I move that these recommendations be accepted to serve in the respective positions.
Yes, those are the recommendations. Is there support?
Second.
All right. Yeah, maybe I need to push it a little further from me. Let's see how.
All right, we've been advised that we carry all the way as with the associate officers, and then we will also continue with the departmental directors. Mr. Chairman, for Undersecretary, the name of Tom Ogal is being recommended. Under Treasurer, Jackson Olango. Associate Secretary, Mukwenga Mafluka Gelain. Associate Treasurer, Eliezer Chibura. Associate Treasurer, number 2, William Musabimana Ruzima. Departmental Directors for Communication and Media Evangelism, Christopher Ungani. Health Ministries, Daniel Gameda Towato. Family Life and Possibility Ministries, Revival and Reformation, David Mbaga. Stewardship Ministries, Meshach Okoth Mbago. Publishing and Voice of Prophecy, Lijalem Igazu Yadeta. Education Director, Philip Mayo. Evangelism, Planned Giving and Trust Services, Ivan Samuel Sebagala. Women, Children, and Prayer Ministries, Debbie Maloba. Sabbath School and Personal Ministries, Herbert Nziku. Youth and Chaplains Ministries, Abidan Ruhongeka. Mr. Chairman, allow me also to move 2 associate education directors together with them. For the associate education director, Uriel Mukabalisa, and for associate stewardship director, Enoch Ntwizenimana. Mr. Chairman, I move that these recommendations be considered for approval in the respective offices.
Okay, any support?
Second.
Right, any observation? Maybe one would like to say, oh, Pastor, we may not have heard of some of the names. Who are they? Where do they come from? What? Things like that. But you know, this is a long list. At least you have the images on the screen. And actually, if you wanted to know more, there are profiles which are provided. We can make that available, but otherwise, those are the names. All right. Those, because question has been called. Those in favor, can I see your right hand? Come up. Thank you very much. Any opposed by the same sign? Carried. Thank you very much. Let's move now to the unions.
Mr. Chairman, allow me to do the special appointees
Okay.
of the ECD. Assistant Treasurer, Gilbert Obare. Education Research Coordinator, Godwin Lekundayo. Sudan Mission Coordinator, Daniel Ogwok. Sun Plus Coordinator, Felix Odiambo. Mr. Chairman, I move that these special appointees of the ECD be considered for affirmation.
Thank you very much. I may not want to say much on any, but there is one that is a bit new to all of us. I know we have in the past said a few things about this new area or portfolio. The coordinator for research and education, or education and research, where the name of Dr. Lekundayo is being proposed. This is a position, or this is a portfolio that the General Conference has ordered the divisions to create. And for a good number of years, General Conference will put up the bill for that office. It will be in a phase-out plan. At some point, then the division will take over. So we had to fill this one. In fact, we could be the last one to do this. Other divisions took it much earlier. But we were waiting for this extended council. You know, there are some divisions who did their elections at the General Conference session site. So for us, we have had this practice of coming back home to get a little bit more organized. Our division is a little bit more complex. So we wanted you to know that this position is a brand new position. And this will check on many new things that are emerging. I mentioned to you yesterday that when the global survey was conducted by the General Conference Department of Research and Archives, this division was not found to be standing very healthy. The questions that were asked in that questionnaire and to do with how many people believe in the spirit of prophecy, how many people, or do you as a person? And they took a very, very substantial sample to go through that questionnaire. Whether you believe Jesus Christ is God, many people from this division say no. Is the Holy Spirit a person? Many from this division said no. And do you still believe, or do you believe in the 6-day creation? Sorry, no. Do you believe in the Sabbath? Many people from this division said no. It was a shock, not only to the General Conference, but even to us. When we were invited by the Department of Research and Archives at the GC, separately from other divisions, to be given this report, we left that room shaking, because none of us as officers ever thought that we have people in this division who have questions on those fundamental doctrines of the church. And so GC said, before we have our whole house on fire, thinking that everything is fine, we need to act fast. And that is the reason for the creation of that office. And so that's the point of that. So just for you to know, so that you don't leave here wondering, what is this new creation here? Thank you very much. All right. You seconded this motion. Right. Thank you very much. Any observation? Question. All in favor again? Your right hand up. Thank you very much. Any opposed by the same sign? Thank you. I don't see. It's carried.
Mr. Chairman, the following are the recommendations for the respective union missions. Burundi Union Mission, President Diodone Nshimirimana. Executive Secretary Martin Nsengiyumva. Treasurer Candide Ndikumana. Ethiopia, East Congo Union Mission. President Haditia Mbuya. Executive Secretary Lombanya Mwape. And Treasurer Nkelende Lulua Matthew. East Ethiopia Union Mission, President Tadesse Aduna. Executive Secretary Negash Petros. Treasurer Titina Bekele. NECUM, Northeast Congo Union Mission, President Kahindo Chusa. Executive Secretary Robert Muhune. Treasurer Elkana Kerosi. Rwanda Union Mission, President Hezron Birinjiro. Executive Secretary Samuel Ngirinshuti. And Treasurer Joseph Sebaire. South Sudan Union Mission, President Mark Iga Mona Odolopere. Executive Secretary Isaiah Malek. And Treasurer Martin Kibet Chepkos. Tanzania Union Mission, President Joseph Ngwabi, Executive Secretary Magulilo Mwakalonge, Treasurer Shabatu Musaki. Uganda Union Mission, President Samuel Kajoba, Executive Secretary Nicholas Bitamazire, Treasurer Isaac Liada. West Congo Union Mission, President Gregor Mbaya Mbaya, Executive Secretary Nslele Jackson Bwea, and Treasurer.
Slow down so that these names can come. Okay, I think
West Congo Union. Can I go back to Uganda? West Congo Union Mission President Gregor Mbaya Mbaya, Executive Secretary Nslele Jackson Bwea, and the Treasurer Atra Ntumba Kabea. West Ethiopia Union Mission, President Geremio Bieru, Executive Secretary Belai Taye, and the Treasurer Zemanu Zelalam. Mr. Chairman, I move that the persons whose names have been read for the respective Union Mission offices be recommended for affirmation as read. I so move, Mr. Chairman.
any support?
Second, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Any remarks, observations? Okay. What is your pleasure? Did I hear a question? All right. Okay. Okay, question has been called. All in favor? Again, let us show by show of hands. Thank you very much. If you are opposed, please, can I again see your hand come up? Thank you very much. The motion also is carried, and we thank God.
Mr. Chairman, that ends the mission of the nominating committee. The remaining 3 entities are union conferences.
Thank you very much, Dr. Maka, for the presentation of this report. Let me remind something that we said back in the nominating committee. In the nominating committee, we said, because this is a democratic process where the majority have the final word. By these votes we have taken, we have owned the work that was brought to us by your nominating committee. It's not always when everybody likes what has been done. And there's nothing wrong with that, because we are human beings and we see things differently, we look at things differently. But once votes like this have been taken and we say we have owned this work, it is prudent for us to speak kindly about the outcome of our own work. It is not helpful to go out from here and then you spread a word of disregard or a word of despitefulness. It is God's work. And this church is not mine, it's not yours. My way of looking at things may not be God's way of looking at this work. Maybe what you don't like at all is what God likes most. And because God is sovereign, and because God owns this church, and He is the only one who knows what He wants to do with each one of us, it will be a blessing to each one of us to respect this work and be slow. Be slow. I'm using that word. Be slow in making any negative remarks about this work. God is about to bless this division in a very mighty way. These changes are for the best interest of God's work in ECD. The choice is yours if you want to speak differently. But for me, as your chair, that's my counsel. Thank you.